Greetings, everyone. As for me, it's good morning and good morning to others, but I'm happy to be here. This is my third time to be here, and I would like to thank Mayor Gertrude Matse for this good initiative that distance is not a barrier. We are connecting. I'm from South Africa, but I've met many women. They are following me on Facebook, which is saying that we can connect with anyone. And today I just want to give sort of a testimony, but with a heading or a topic that says success of giving and being given, where there is a reward, where there is a return of gaining from a giving heart. And I believe beside the situations or the challenges that we are faced with, we are created, God created us with a giving heart. And giving is not about money or about material, but even love, support, and care, giving somebody a hope to live, like all other speakers were saying that you give somebody hope when they believe that they have to die. So, and in this world, we need each other. And I believe with my experience, I wouldn't survive life. I wouldn't be successful with many things that are written in my profile if somebody didn't attend to my need. And I believe that it came with a lot of returns. And I've learned that from my late mother, who passed on 2012, where we were living in a shack, a 3-room shack, and sharing a 2-bed, and a stranger will come looking for a job. She didn't look at where the stranger is coming from. I remember we had strangers from Zimbabwe, Mozambique, we had some from Nigeria, and most of them were male people, and we were 5 girls. So, and most of them were same of our age, but she will that good heart of giving, and she will offer that 3-room shack to that stranger to pick up with their lives. And we didn't understand by then how was she doing that, and how can she do that when she knows that we are overcrowded in that shack. But as we grow, we understand it was her ministry, it was her calling, because she was connecting with these people that were coming in South Africa and unemployed or looking for a job and didn't have a place to live or something to eat. So she will accommodate them. And I remember her say to us was, yes, you are 5 of you and you can share 1 loaf of bread, having 3 slices each. But remember, when there's a hungry stranger, you can still share that loaf of bread, eat 2 slices, and share the other or the rest with other people. So that has taught me when I grew that it was a blessing, not a challenge or something that is not right to do in as a person or as a human being. And she was saying to us as girls, and say, one day you'll be a woman, one day you'll be a mother who will have this heart, because God created us as mothers. So every woman is a mother, whether they have children or not. You are a mother to identify a need and fulfill that need by helping somebody out. And that is what we carried even today. And we call it a blessing because even after she passed on, it came back to me that every time I will connect with somebody who is in need and help them. And I remember I was praying about it and say, God, why are you bringing people when you know that I don't have what I can give them, or I have small things that I can give to them. And the answer that I got from her was, it's not about what you have materially or financially. It's about the heart, that you have the heart of giving. So I continued with that ministry of giving. And I remember one day, me and my sister, my younger sister, we bought a packet of chips, or fries, as you call it. And when we got home, we ended up not eating them because we felt that we are no more hungry. And I realized after, in the morning, she left me, and in the morning, I had a knock on my door, and there was this young boy who was very hungry, and he was looking for a job. And the voice came into me and say, those chips that I didn't allow you to eat are for him. And I said, I don't have a job, but I've got something for you. And I gave him that packet of chips with bread. And when she looked at me, he said, thank you, Mama. I had 5 days without food. I've been looking for a job and I hadn't eaten for 5 days. And that was also a lesson to me. The second incident that happened to me was, there was this lady who was moving around my village, and everybody was directing them to my home, saying that is where they pray, maybe they can help you. And by then, I had 250 in my purse, which I planned to do something about it. And when this woman came in, she told me the miles that she traveled to get into my home. And she was also hungry. But what she needed was money that can transport her back home in Zimbabwe. And she was only holding a Bible, I remember by that time. And when I asked her, I said, how much do you want to travel back to your home? Because you are saying you are facing challenges here. And she asked me for that 250 that I was having. And it was like a test to me. And I decided to take that 250 and give it to her, and take her to the taxi bus station. And that immediately she took her Bible, that small Bible, and gave it to me as a gift, a small brown lettered Bible, and we parted ways. I had some coupons with me, about 90 rand according to my currency. And I went to one of the shop. When I got there, I met this lady that I helped 5 years ago, and she was doing good in business. So this lady gave me 500 rand. That is the double amount of money that I gave to that lady. So it was also a lesson to me that when you give, it's more of an investment. And I remember again, because of I continue giving whatever that I have, clothes, anything that I have, I will give out. And I remember again, as a return or a reward that God gave me from giving, uh, I was about to lose my house, and I helped. This guy was also from Zimbabwe. His name is Estandish Pasi. And I remember I helped him a long time ago with his business. And that day, it was Monday, and my house was going to be on auction on Friday. And Monday, he called me and said, I can hear from your voice, you are not okay. What can I do for you? I said, hey, anyway, it's too late to can help me. He said, can you just try me? And he gave me a benefit of a doubt. And I told him that I'm about to lose my house. And he said, how much do you want? And I told him it's 45,000 rent. And I, I met you once. I don't know if you can be able to give it out. He said, give me your bank details. You are not going to lose your house because the for auction or to pay that 45,000 so that I can have 3 months of a quick selling to my house. And he gave me that 45,000 and I was able to pay the levies and the interest of the bank. And they gave me a provision of 3 months to sell my house, which I gained some of the money from that house. But when I asked him, I said, why did you help me? Because I'm a stranger. What he said as a testimony to me, he said he saw a light and a good heart from me, a good heart of giving. And I realized that when you give, you also connect with people who will give back because God speaks with us through our hearts to give and identify the need. And all these stories have sustained me to date that I didn't have source of income, but every time I will connect with people who will help me in any need. And some will just volunteer to buy me clothes, to buy me a lot of stuff as a return from a giving heart. And that is a legacy that my mother left. And we have it all in this family. And we are connecting with different people from any season that we face. There is always a help. And I'm surviving because of that. And I would like to encourage all women out there that God has created us with a giving heart. And when you give to somebody, it's not about a favor, but it's about the heart that is connecting to the heart that is in need. And that heart will talk to God's heart to touch you in times of need. And I've seen it that even if you don't give money or you don't give clothes, whatever that you have, you can share it. I've shared my grocery, and with my foundation currently, I'm collecting clothes, old clothes, new clothes, them out to foreign people, to many people who need clothes. I can connect them everywhere. When I go to the mall, wherever I go, I can, because I've trained myself, I've trained my heart to give more. It is easier for me to identify people who are in need. And it has been a fulfilling, a nurturing, and a gift that I will call, or a ministry that I'm in giving out. So whatever that I have or an opportunity to help one who is in need, I use it for the best. And I would like to say, women out there, we need each other emotionally, physically, psychologically, and let us continue to give or share what we have. God bless you.